The For Monday, June 30th, reveals that Diane Jenkins Abbott, Susan Walters, will be pensive after Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, goes off exploring and leaves her a note telling her not to worry. Diane will suspect that Jack didn't want to explain what he was really up to, so she'll spill her concerns to Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller. Kyle will sense that Diane is worried about something else, so she'll confess that alarm bells are going off since Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, is using him. Diane will think Kyle needs to wake up since Audra and Victor Newman, Eric Braden, are clearing trying to take him down. However, Kyle will assure Diane that he already knows that and will insist this is a keep your enemies close thing. On the train, Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, will blast Amanda Sinclair, Miss Hale Morgan, for not giving her a heads up about Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn months ago. Amanda will acknowledge that she had to respect Kane's wishes, but she did try to handle Lily's part in all this delicately. Despite Kane's past behavior, Amanda will believe he's a decent man now. Amanda will also admit Kane's hopeful about reuniting with Lily, but Lily will assume he got this whole empire by being like Colin Atkinson, Tristan Rogers, and will remain disgusted. In the maze, Audra will stumble across Damian Kane, Jermaine Rivers, as he's trying and failing to find cell service. After some talk about Amy Lewis, Valerie Pettiford, Audra will mention the flying sparks she's seen between Damian and Lily. Damian will act like they're just friends, and will eventually quiz Audra about her history with Kyle. Audra will downplay things, but Damian will be protective of Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, and will worry this could be a what happens in Nice, stays in nice situation. Although Audra will basically assure Damian of her loyalty to Nate, he'll plan to keep an eye on Audra anyway. Next on Monday's Y&R episode, Abby Winters, Melissa Ordway, and Devin Winters, Brighton James, will lounge in the sun as they discuss all the latest Kane news. Chance Chancellor, Connor Floyd, will eventually come along and admit that Kane suspects someone will try to kill him before this trip's over. Lily will pop up and hear about Kane's would-be killer, so she'll wonder if this is some attempt at sympathy. Regardless, Lily will assure Devin that a romantic reunion isn't happening since she doesn't love Kane anymore. In fact, Lily doesn't even like or respect Kane at this point. Devin will have plenty of questions about Kane's belief that someone's out to get him and will suspect it's another scam. As for Chance, he'll plan to keep his eyes open and investigate no matter what's really going on here. In Kane's office, Amanda will watch Lily and some of the others on the video feed. Kane will eventually send Amanda a text about heading to Genoa City with a promise that he'll be back in 2 days. Amanda will be instructed to keep the guests entertained and distracted while Kane is gone. In their private train car, Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, will complain about Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, losing focus regarding Abbott communications, but he'll want to stick around and speak to Kane. Billy will insist Kane's going to need him if he wants Chancellor, so he'll plan to use that to their advantage. Sally will grow frustrated and worry that she'll end up left out in the cold like Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford. That's why Sally will want a binding agreement in writing that if Billy pursues Chancellor and gets it, she'll get control of Abbott Communications. When Billy asks if this is a deal breaker for Sally, she'll insist that he'd better believe it is. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Sally will fight for her future, so stay tuned for updates on her attempt to protect herself.